My name is Nicole Woodford, and my project is on being in a relationship with someone in the military and how it affects both of our lives. This is a picture of my fiance and I. He's currently over in Oklahoma where he's continuing his military training. The first thing you have to learn when your spouse joins the military is how to accommodate, going from two people in a normal relationship to having to grow up fast and mature into someone who can protect and defend our country. The first picture is of Gage and I at our graduation party in June, and the second is of Gage in February. So in 8 months' time, he has completely grown up and changed, having to mature. One of the Army's most important values is commitment. You have to be willing to give your life for your country and not even think twice about killing another person or going in harm's way to protect everyone around you. And being an Army spouse, you have your own commitments to your loved one, and one of mine is continuing my education while he is away. Collectivistic culture is putting something before your own needs, and for me, it is my family. I would do anything for them at a moment's notice, and if someone needed me, I would drop what I'm doing and be there. For Gage, the Army is his number one priority, even over family. One of the toughest things overcoming being an Army spouse is the need for affection. You go months without seeing your significant other, and you have to learn to deal with not being able to hug them or have them hold you while you're sad, or even just be able to pick up the phone and call them. The bonding stage is very important in a relationship. You need to have that established connection with your spouse, so while he is gone, you have the reassurance that you love each other and you're there for each other. While he is away, it is also important to have a special bond with the people around you so you don't become depressed or lonely. One of the greatest emotions I have dealt with being engaged to someone in the Army is fear. I am always afraid that he is going to get hurt and I won't be able to help him, or that while he's away for so long he'll meet someone else, and all those crazy late night thoughts that come to mind, and they terrify me. Sadness for me is Gage not being able to be there for all the things happening, like birthdays, holidays, or even something stupid like my first tattoo. Another thing you have to deal with is accepting the fact that they could be called to deploy and have to leave without warning and miss things that they promised to attend. Another emotion you see a lot is anger. You have to deal with a lot of indirect anger from your spouse over things they dealt with or seen while they were gone. From the moment they show up to basic training, they're getting screamed at, and sometimes that's the only way they think they can get a point across to you. But instead of getting mad and yelling back, you have to learn to be patient with them, and remember that at the end of the day, they still love you. Self-monitoring is very important in the Army lifestyle. While Gage is away, he needs to have a clear mind so his thoughts won't compromise his judgment while he's at war. So sometimes you have to omit telling him bad or stressful things that are happening in your life. With all the choices your military spouse makes, you always have to stay supportive. Sometimes they come back from deployment and they are not the same person, but they still need you to love them and stay by their side while they're getting a handle on life again. In conclusion, Army life is not all it's cracked up to be. Sometimes there is a lot of struggle and there's a lot of hard work that goes into it, but at the end of the day, it is worth it because you get to see someone you love do something so selfless and amazing, and I will be eternally grateful for that.